Good morning, Internet. My name is Jet, and welcome to my channel, JITV, Jet in the Valley. So this is going to be about what's called being born again, okay? When you're being born again, you come to the saving knowledge to understand that the Most High God exists and is real and came here in the form of Jesus Christ and loves you and wants you to choose Him, okay? You either choose this world or you choose God. And when you choose God, you get all the gifts of the fruits of the Spirit. You get joy, peace, contentment, self-control. You get freed from the slavery of the nature of your mind and your body, freed from the slavery of the oppressive worldly Babylonian systems that are man-centered instead of the Most High God-centered. You learn that God is love, right? And that anti-love is not of God. God is only good, and in Him is only, I say good loosely, but in Him is no darkness. God is only love and light, right? Not the fake love and light, the real love and light. Our God is a consuming fire. He's going to burn off the impurities of things that are anti-love, and they're literally, the stuff God is burning off of you is the stuff that's bad for you. The stuff that goes against God is all the stuff that's bad for you. It's nothing that you should try and hold on to and you should try and keep. Okay? People have a death grip on different things that they have used to create their worldly identity, right? So I smoked cigarettes for 24 years. I started smoking when I was 12, and I held on to that, and I called myself a smoker. I'm a smoker. And I smoked 2.5 packs of cigarettes a day, and that was a identity. I used that as an identity, and as a social thing, and as a I was a smoker, right? But I wasn't really a smoker. I was just somebody who was smoking cigarettes. That was not the identity of who I actually was. But we use all of these different things to create our identity, and by doing so, it's strengthening our worldly, mortal, death, and dying self. So coming to God and understanding that all of those things are not who you are, that you are a child of the Most High God, and you came from Him, and you're going to return to Him. And when you're in this earthen world and you come to this understanding, we become pilgrims to this world, right? We're here representing the kingdom of the Most High God. We're here representing heaven. We don't belong to this world. You don't do all the worldly stuff if you don't belong to the world. Only the people who do the worldly stuff belong to the world. And you can tell who goes where with who goes what. You will know them by their fruits. What are they producing, right? Are they doing all of these? Are they doing the anti-love stuff, the worldly avatar identity, comparing themselves and being in competition and raising themselves, trying to lift themselves up over other people and being prideful and proud and all of these things? Or are they being meek and loving, and they love God and love other people as themselves? Being meek is not being weak. It's the opposite, actually. So media and the world has tried to promote pride as making you strong, but pride is actually anti-love. It goes against God, and it makes you weaker. Anything that goes against God makes you weaker. God is the superpower. God is the Most High. God is the strongest. Love is the superior power of all of the nature of reality. So when you start doing anti-love stuff, you're becoming weaker. Do you want to be stronger in love, or do you want to be weaker in anti-love, pride, selfishness, and all of these things? When you're proud and you're selfish, you are caring about what other people think about you. You're caring about what yourself thinks about you, right? When you're selfless and you're love-based, you only care about what God thinks about you and to love and love other people, because you do not get your identity from what other people think about you or what you convince other people to think about you by the way you act or dress or do any of those things. So it's a process of being born again, and God is burning the impurities off of you. It's stuff that you don't want. We think we want these things because they're normal and natural to us, and we hold on so tight, but they're bad for us. They go against love. They go against God. They're only causing us to be weak. They're causing us problems. We need to let God burn them off of us and understand that evil is bad, and anything that goes against God and love is by nature bad. Okay, that's what good and bad is. Love and anti-love. So the anti-love could be fear or hate or jealousy, envy, lust, greed, shame, condemnation, all of these different things. They are opposing the force of the most High God, which is love. So we're being born again. We're getting renewed with the Spirit of Jesus Christ so that we can be overcomers of all of these anti-love things of our mind and our body and the world. They say the flesh, the world, and the devil, that's what the enemy is. That is the enemy. Your mind and your body, the flesh, with all its wants and needs and pleasures and all these different things. Your mind, your body, the worldly systems that try to make you form an identity in it so that you can belong and you could be a little cog in the system. And then, what was it, the flesh, and the devil, Satan, the force that opposes the Most High God, right? And it's not a fluke and it's not an accident. Evil has intention. It's here intentionally trying to catch the sheep of the Most High God in these traps to keep them and to use their energy and to suck on their souls forever, and to get people to give up their own soul. It's a whole trap and trick to get you to kill your freaking self. They want to trick you into killing yourself. Okay, I spent years killing myself. I smoked cigarettes. I used to drink every single day till I blacked out and puked. For years I did that. I did a ton of drugs. I had sex with a lot of people. I fought MMA. I bartended. I also was a surgical technician. I also was in the military. I also done all these other things. I went to college. I went for psychology and different experiences that I've had in the world. But many experiences that I've had, I use those as my identity, and it caused me problems. And it wasn't really my true identity. I was lost thinking that I was something or someone that I wasn't. When you start to come to the conclusion that your thoughts are not actually many times your thoughts, the only reason that you're thinking certain things, thinking a certain way that it is because you've grown up in America or you've grown up in whatever country. You've seen whatever on TV. It's all been normalized. So many people, they don't know. Literally, when I was doing all of those things, obviously you know it's not good, right? You know it's not good, but it's normal, totally normal to drink till you black out, totally normal to use booze to try and cover up any pain or anything like that, to make you tough, make you look strong, and to make you look fun, and to make you look like a badass, what the world calls a badass, and all of these things. But it's really it's false identity. It's fake, and it's hollow and empty and counterfeit, right? It's hollow, empty, counterfeit, fake. And we get rid of the counterfeit fake. We come to know, we start to be born again, come to God and know Him that came here as Jesus Christ to give us a new spirit. And we start to understand all of these things that I've been trying to say. How, and It's a process. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a process. It doesn't just one thing and then bam, you know, I got saved when I was, 10 years old or whatever. God is saving us. It's a process of saving us. It's a process of us becoming more like Jesus Christ, which is the strongest person that anybody could ever be. Christ is the superpower. Why would we not want to be like Christ? We wouldn't want to be like Christ because the world hated Jesus Christ and we're scared that other people are going to hate us, or we don't know Jesus Christ. We don't know what he did. We don't know what he's about, or we are trying to hide our evil deeds and to not take them to God to have him help us burn them away. Okay? Many people, they are not ready to lay it all on God and show their dirty, dark deeds that they've been doing, the things that we don't want other people to know that we're doing, that we have problems with, that we're perverted, and that we're all these just different things that we have that we need help overcoming. You have to take it to God and be honest, and he will give you the new spirit of Jesus Christ, which will cause you to become an overcomer, because you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. God will give you the strength through Jesus Christ and will help you understand the Holy Spirit, which is God. It's a frequency of truth. It's the truth revealer. We are not here alone. We're not by ourselves. We have helper. He said, I will not leave you comfortless. God is here to comfort us. I've literally had it happen where I was missing my ex so badly. I was with for 10 years, and so this is the father of my child. And I just felt this sense of, I was so sorrowful. And I just prayed, and I asked God, it's like, if, can you just take this? I can't. If it's your will, I just want to not feel this way. I can't go on feeling this way and still taking care of a child and doing all the things that I need to do. And I went to sleep, and the next day it was like God had just turned the knob down on the sorrow, and it wasn't overbearing and it wasn't intolerable, and I was still sad, I still missed him, but it wasn't the sorrow that was oppressing and crushing me, and literally it just feels like you want to die, and God did that. And so we're supposed to ask for everything we need, so that way when God does it, we can say thank you, and we can know that God is doing it and God is there for us. So we're being born again. We're being created in the image of Jesus Christ. So the more you hold on to the anti-love stuff, the harder that it is. Okay, God is love, and he loves you if you belong to him. If you know what love is, then you belong to the Most High God, and he wants you to be saved. It's his will that everybody would come to the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ, and to choose love, and to reject the evil and anti-love, and stop doing it, stop participating in it, stop making it your identity, stop just normalizing it and all of these different things. There's a verse that says, like, rent your clothes. You people are so proud. You think that this stuff that you're doing that is normal is okay and that God would approve of it. He says, be sorrowful, come to the conclusion to understand that you're doing evil stuff and that God hates evil, right? People have themselves puffed up so proud, a lot of like this nationalism and different stuff. They think that God would approve of them hating people and hating other people and taking advantage of people and all of these different things. And God says, recognize the evil that you guys are doing and participating in, and be sorrowful that you're doing it. Come to the knowledge to understand that God is love, right? So if you're doing anti-love, you should, many people, they didn't know. We don't know. It's so normal. So much of this stuff is so normal for us. that's why God is saying it like that, because it's normal, and he's just so wants us to be saved. But if you don't understand that you're doing evil, or you won't recognize it and be sorrowful about it and understand why you need help and all of these things, then God can't do anything about it for you. God can do something about it for everybody if you agree to have it done, right? So with that, I'm going to call that one good, and much love and many thanks, and I love you. Thank you.